Hi there folks, so welcome to the video, and for those of you who don't know, I have got myself a webcam. So in this video I'm just going to be doing a little bit of gameplay. I'm going to be doing a bit of base building, as it's the thing that I'm doing right now. And I just want to start, I'm right down at what we're getting right now. I just want to start doing a little tip here, and then what I'll do is I'll cut to me actually making the base. So what I've done is I've got full 10k quality, as you can see here, and I've deployed my my ant. I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to buy myself a silo. Now I have no intention whatsoever of putting it here. What that does is that silo now essentially classes an extra 2,000 quality. So that way my ant, as you can see, it's gone down to 8,000 there. And I can come back here and I can fill it back up to 10,000. And that way, when I start to make the base, I'd have 12,000 quality to start with, which is more than enough to get a decent size early start to your base. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go find a spot to build a base, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so we're at the spot now. I think this is quite a nice spot to start a base. So I'm going to go and I'm going to grab that silo that I've already prepaid for, and I'm going to pop that down with the pad facing in where I want my base to be. Makes it much easier to kind of get to when needed. I'm also going to then go to structures and grab a under the garage, and I'm going to put this in line with the steps as much as I can, and I'm going to put it as high as I can because my plan is to put stuff in it. I think my ant might be in the way. No, I can put it there, that's fine. So that's two buildings. Now the third building I've started getting into the habit of putting down is the air pad. That's what I like to put down inside because I do like to use a router quite often. So I'm going to put an air pad down in line with this under the garage. That'll do fine. And then I can start putting down the modules that go inside the under garage. So I like to start with the sky shield. Then the next one will be the Elysium. Oh no, there's thunder coming up. Okay, hopefully it will leave me. So I'm going to pop that down, and then I'm going to try and grab a paint fire and pop it in there. These can be a bit tricky. Sometimes the ground doesn't want you to, but usually you can get it if you move. So that'll do fine there in the corner. I'll protect that side. That's the core. Then it'll be a repair module, a AI module, and then lastly the shield module will go in. Like that. AI module. Always put your shield module in last, guys. Make sure you don't make a mistake with that. If you do put it in, you can just dismantle it if you need to, but the shield module needs to go in last. Wait, what have I had my bad. What's the guy shield? I picked the wrong one. Hopefully I can get it in before the shield activates. Oh, I did not make it. Right, good example, guys. If I do that, go here, field tools, grab the welding device, and you're going to right click on the object you want to dismantle. That was my fault, guys. I clicked the wrong one originally, so that should have been a sky shield to start with. So that'll be a sky shield there. And then lastly would be the shield module. No biggie if you get it wrong, as I say, you saw there, just 2 seconds. It's just a little bit of a waste of quantium, but I do have the extra quantium, so it's not an issue. So that's it, that's the core of your base there, guys. Now what I like to do after this, I like to grab the solid walls, and the reason I use the solid walls is I found the walls themselves don't provide much protection for your base. The solid walls block line of sight into your base. For some reason people won't attack your base as much. They can't see into it. So I put a wall in line with the air, and that gives you a nice kind of place to aim for. Another building I like to put down is the bunker, or the pillbox. And I put that out to an angle. Best if you turn it as well. Much easier to kind of line up then. And that way that can act as a corner point for your other walls that you're going to be putting down. So what'll be next? Let's get another wall. Now, the reason I've put the pillbox down, guys, is because it's quite easy to line up walls with. NC being nice today. I might put that too far away. Can I make it big? How close do I have to be? It's too far away, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine, I'll figure it out. What I am going to do though is I'm going to move my ants so I can actually build here. That'll do fine. Got to remember my ant is the one carrying the costume, so it's kind of important right now. What am I going to do here? Should I... What I will do just now is I'm going to put the wall. Yeah, this is the thing, guys. This is the part of the base build that a lot of people struggle with, is what do they do? So what I am going to do is I'm going to actually remove this and put it somewhere else, because I don't have an option to replace where that I don't have an option to put in that gap. So I'm going to put the pillbox a bit more in line with this. That should do fine. That should be enough time and enough space. Sorry. Now the thing with the pillbox is you can put stuff in at an angle, which is I find to be the best way to get tight walls. This can be tricky. I think I'm not going to manage this one. Can I come back at all? A little bit off, guys. We'll see. What I normally do once I've kind of got a style set up and built, that's actually okay, is I usually actually go around my walls and dismantle them and tweak them once I've kind of settled as such in a base. By doing that, you just kind of make it as you want it to be, make it look nice. Base building for me, there's the people that build bases purely just to put it down, to have them out of. I like my bases to look good. I mean, it does happen. People will stop and compliment me. It has happened a few times when people have stopped and said, "Your base is really nice. I like this design." And I've gone, "Oh, thanks." How much have I got left? I've got a little bit more. I've got to make one thing you do have to make a point of here is your silo's got no costume. So if I die here, my base might be lost because I can't get back to it without one bit of costume. Something you have to take care for. Alright, now I'm going to put this down. Hopefully. This is the trickiest bit because I find, because you have to then line that up with your wall at the other side. And then once I've done this, yeah, I'm going to have to put some costume in. I've done this so many times. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my ant. More than once I've got my ant stuck in like a base because I've built walls around it. I'm just going to say so. I'm going to pop it in this silo, and it's secure as such. Now the reason is, you might be noticed, I'm not building any turrets yet. I find that once you build the walls, the base is actually relatively safe until you can get back. This is definitely the weakest part of base building. You're very vulnerable when you're doing this. If you've got two people, it's actually quite good because you can do this whilst one person's mining. Alright, so let's see how close I can get it. That should be quite nice. Okay, so they can still get in, but it's not easy, and I can do things to stop that. But that's the kind of core structure there. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go grab some more costume, and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I put another load in here, and I'm just going to finish up with my modules. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the towers down now. I'm going to put the anti-tank turret where I'm most likely going to be attacking with tanks. Now I've got to make sure that I am in range. Actually, no, I don't. I'm going to put the anti-tank turret over here. That might have the best view of the open area. Fine, and I can put. I like to have the anti-tank turret have its own module because it's the most important. Oh, pardon me. My air module. Air modules go at the back of the base because they don't need direct line of sight. That'll do fine there, and then that means I can put my anti-infantry turret more towards the front. Although with the anti-infantry turret, I do like to put it in a spot where it's got plenty of sight. So I'm going to put that here, and that should be able to cover most of my base. Now I've got to remember my anti-tank turret needs a module, so I'm going to go and pop this down here. Should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. And then I also have my 2 repair modules and a shield module. I don't need another shield module down. I like to put one down just as a just in case. People will sometimes focus it, thinking it's your main shield module, and obviously it's not. And literally every second when somebody is dedicatedly attacking your bases, every second they're not attacking your important stuff is important. Let's see if I can get this in here. Hope I can. Yeah, I can. Good stuff. That's good actually, because that means that repair module, because they overlap, that repair module is now repairing this stuff, the repair module there is repairing this stuff, and the repair module there is repairing this stuff. So if people do manage to get in here, it's been repaired by 3 separate repair modules. And I also have a shield module. I don't know where I'll be able to put this, just due to, might be able to put it down here. I think the bunker's already got that, but I probably will. So you know what I'm going to do? Can I get it in here? Yeah, because I might put the anti-infiltrate turret, anti-infiltrate structure out. What's that shooting at? Go away. Go away. Stop my turret shooting them. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go build some, grab more Coliseum, and then again, I'll see you in a second. Welcome back. Oh, I did actually forget to put down a router, which is in your tactical spire. Now, when it comes to the router, I like to get it in line with the air pad. I don't think I'm going to manage it. Put it here, actually. Be fine here. Try and get it. I like to get it in such a way that I can spawn, grab the router, grab my aircraft, and go and drop a router down. I'm not really aiming to get router spawns, but it's something you should get into the habit of doing if you ever plan on getting the 2400. I actually farmed those 2400 with my other account, and it killed my soul died. I'm gonna pop this somewhere along here. This is the anti-infiltrate tower. I like the look of this, and because I put the shield module close by, that will have the shields and my shield module safe. And then you have your 2 blast walls, and I like to put these on the outside. I like to put them on the wall most likely to be attacked, and they basically just act as a second line of defense. Again, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put one here. I like to make sure these are lined up as well, and then I'm going to put one on the other wall. They just add a little bit extra protection, guys. So, you know, if they take a couple of tank shells, great. You know, they're still being repaired by your turrets, by your modules. You know, they can actually be used by infantry as well as to hide behind. You can make your base relatively safe to move around, which is and I'm just gonna pop this. Yeah, that'll do fine. And I think that might be it, guys. That's now everything built that I want to build. Let's just have a little look at the silo. I will put more into this, but let's just have a wee look. Let's see. So no more modules. The alarm module, I am actually going to put it down. These can get quite irritating, to be honest, when it's continuously going off. But I do find it useful when I'm out grabbing Coliseum, if I know my base has been attacked. I think that might be it. Let's have a wee look. You can get more paint spies in, obviously, but there's such a large deployment radius. Unless your base is massive, you can't really use more than one. I don't use orbital strikes right now because at the moment it just makes the base target. You don't get any XP for putting a vehicle ammo dispenser, it just costs Coliseum. So I have asked base builders to put them down if I know I'm going to be in an area. I generally wouldn't, and I certainly wouldn't put a light vehicle terminal down unless I wanted to, and then I'd probably even lock it. The air pad I keep open just because people need to use it. They come in and gives me XP. But the vehicle pad, because I can't get it inside this layout, I'd have to put it outside, and then it could be hacked. Anyway guys, that is the layout of my base. So I'm going to run around the walls. Always got to have a little check so it's airtight here. I believe I'm airtight over here. Yes, close, but I'm airtight. Definitely airtight here. I think that might be too high to jump as well. I believe that this side over here would be my only weak spot for infantry. So, I'm not on my base setup. If I had my base set up, I'd have my proximity mines, and that's where I put proximity mine and what I will be doing, and I'm going to pop a turret there. But that's the only area where infantry can get in. I'd put mines there, put the AI turret, and that's it. Everywhere else is nice and solid. Now, one thing I do hope that they ever change is make these things impassable for enemy infantry, like every other gate in the game. I don't understand why people can just wander in this way. Saying that, that's why I put the AI turret up there, because then it acts as a defensive. Anyways, that is the build. If you have any questions, let me know. I know I've done this video quite a couple of times now, but every week I'm learning something new, and also because I've got the webcam, I wanted to make some videos about making it with the webcam. So let me know if you like it. Let me know if you like the webcam. Any improvements that I could do to these videos, put it in the comments. I want to hear from you. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for getting this far. It really does help the channel. Even just watching, literally just watching my channel helps because of the YouTube algorithm thing. So yeah, that's it guys. I'll see you in the next one, and take care. Hey guys, so this is the end. This is the end of our alert. So this base has lasted for over an hour. It was never properly attacked. It had a couple of incidents, but it was fine, and it served me fine. I haven't put any more Cortium in it. As you can see, I've still got half a Cortium left, and I've been using this as a router base. I've got maybe another 150 spawns towards my directive, and I got a bunch of kills as well. So yeah, I've done quite well today. This is with infantry only, so 39 to 12 is not bad at all. And that's it. So this is the end, and this is what happens to your base. It's quite sad to see. And there we go guys. That is the end of my base, apart from that one last little bit that's my totem. Oh, it's gone. So that's it guys. That bit there, some people might not know what actually caused damage to enemies, and when your buildings are destroyed, if they hurt or kill enemies, you get the points for that. I had that happen the other day where I had about 40 NC attacking my base at the end of an alert, and I got about 20 kills from it because they were all inside. They were everywhere. My base wasn't dead yet, but they were everywhere. And yeah, I got a bunch of kills there. But anyway guys, that is the end of this alert. I'm not going to be staying on any longer. I've got 784 certs there, and an hour and 42. That's not bad considering a lot of it was spent making this video and building the bases. But yeah, I've actually quite enjoyed this session. I've had a few infuriating moments, trying to get routers to spots and then being killed before I can deploy the router, and then having a router killed within seconds of me deploying it is never fun. Routers should have something. I think they should be a time-based construction. I think they should be deployed and be active for 10 minutes at max. And that I think would be good, because it would mean then that those people that, you know, like sit on in the crown at B point and just can't be taken out. I'm talking about you, B-Way. They wouldn't have that opportunity, because after 10 minutes they'd lose their router and they'd rely purely on medics. And anyway, that's it guys. I just wanted to finish up there to show you guys what happens at the end of the base, at the end of the alert. But yeah, that's it. See you in the next one. Take care.